Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, I am SendIt Steve, and this has sort of been the main focus of the channel since it is winter time. And as you can tell, we have snow. We got a snow dog. But today we're going to do something that's going to be a little fun in my eyes. I've always wanted to rip an engine out of a car and sort of, you know, do it with a vehicle. I've seen it done. We actually have a perfect candidate up there for it. So in my eyes, I think to myself, hey, why not? Grab a chain, hook it to the truck, and let's see how hard this gun is to pull out. So before we get into that, I did want to say it is cold here. It is probably only about 16 degrees out, hence why you actually see me having a hunting jacket on. But it is about 16 degrees out, so we did plug the truck in. A question I often get is how, you know, when do you plug your truck in? Yada, 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 which is always, you know, it's up to people's discretion. If it's going to be below 20, I usually plug the truck in, and then they say, well, what benefits do you have? Well, here's where I'll show you that she will fire up with ease. That little stutter was my fault. But once she does fire up, you will see on the tuner that she's probably going to be around 90 degrees coolant temp a while. Oh, look at that, 122 degrees coolant temp already. Trans temp is 45, and like I said, it's actually a little colder than that, but it says 24 degrees. I think with a wind chill, we're supposed to be right around 17 degrees. So there you have it, guys. Is plugging in your truck worth it? Absolutely. You've seen that fired up with ease. So with that being said, let's get a chain, let's get some gloves, and let's get up here and rip this engine out. Secured to the truck, let's get her off there. Now the bumper support's going to be what you want to get out of here next. Don't want any interferences when you yank on that end. Well, that came off a lot easier than I thought, but you want to have a good clean work area, so you go ahead and toss this up and out of your way. You'll get it later. Now it's time you get your radiator and your AC condenser out of the way. So let's get back in the truck. One thing I did forget to do was disconnect the battery. So we'll go ahead and do that while we're here. Safety first, guys. So we're good to go now. All right, now at this point, we basically have to make a few precision cuts. As you can see, we'll cut that motor mount right there out of the way. We're gonna go over here and cut this one out of the way. We cut the battery out, and a couple more cuts, and she should be ready to go. Now we're only about 4 minutes into this trip, so we should have the engine out in the next 5 minutes. All right, the customer said his cat was bad, so we went ahead and cut it here for him so he can take this one with him. Oh, here goes stuff. Unbelievable. All right, well, at this point, it's getting to the point where I don't believe I'm going to be able to pull it, but I did find what the major holdup was, and it would appear as if it's that dog bone transmission mount back there. Now, every other mount just broke right in half. As you can see, like that one just broke. That one, obviously, we cut. I definitely thought it would have come a little easier. I thought that one would have just snapped right off just by the sheer weight, but it did not. So with that being said, we're kind of in a stuck situation. I can't get the truck up and around to yank it back up. Mike, as you do know, does not have his Duramax, so we can't get him over here to somehow assist. It did break the first time I did it. I did not have it anchored down, but I did actually anchor it this time to two of the trees that are up here. As you can tell, it just sort of broke that anchor. That one obviously broke, and then you can tell up here there's another one. I had an anchor point here, completely broke off, and then another one up here. That one completely broke. So we did try everything. I should have just cut that trans mount, or you know, just taking the bolt out, but I wanted more carnage, guys, so that is why we failed. So if anybody wants to know how to get a V6 out of a Ford Fusion, this is not the way to do it. Definitely, if it wouldn't have been so slick, I don't think it would have been that much of an issue, but the fact that it's just absolutely slippery once the car started moving forward, and it's obviously downhill from there. So with that being said, guys, if you like the content, smash that like button. Oh look, there's a mount the whole way over here. So it was deciding it was going to do some carnage, but we just failed. So I'm going to get this yard cleaned up. If you guys like the content, smash that like button, please subscribe, and we will see you in the next upload. Now, the next upload, we will have the super singles on the back of the truck, as all of our bad weather that we were supposed to get has bypassed us, and it's only supposed to be rain, and I believe it's supposed to go up into the 40s. So we will have the super singles on. Look for the update, guys. You're not gonna, oh my God. Damn.
I'm going right home and editing this video.
Climb right up.
I mean, that is pretty badass.
Oh, it's really badass. I can't believe he fucking... I mean, I know the truck would do it, but I thought he was gonna bottom out. That thing's higher off the ground than, like, it looks, I guess. I mean, it looks pretty fucking high off the ground.
Looks completely
Oh,
flat.
Lord, here we go.
There's no way.
It looks pretty steep from up here, bud.
This is stupid.
Oh, he's up. He's up. He's up. I mean, it's tough to like show, but this is really steep. Like, this is really quite steep. Yeah, I'm trying to tell, like, it doesn't obviously show up well, but it's very steep. I'm trying to tell him it's very steep. No, this one's mine.
No, this is yours.
Oh,
My sevens are at the house.
Shit.
Oh
I
my.
can't even pick up how steep it really is.
That should be an inkling, guys. The hitch literally dug in the ground, and as soon as I pulled that hitch out, it literally was able to climb up and out. Like, look at that rock. If this was not steep, like, we're just standing here.
I'll go, well, I mean, they can see your whole rock.
Yeah.
Like, this is
All right, guys, so if you are new to the channel, and I just wanted to do a brief little update, we will be heading to North Carolina February 1st to the 3rd.
taking this car down. As you do know, we do have a bad turbo. I got the car back the other day. We have the new turbo in here. We have the trans and diff brakes by East Coast Supercharging. So I want to give East Coast Supercharging a huge shout out. As you do know, we did get it powder coated and everything, so it is going to look absolutely amazing once we get it installed. I also got to give Huron Speed a huge shout out. He was able to get me the turbo sent to me and all that. I think I already messaged that and said that same stuff in a different video, but I got to give them guys huge support. They support me and I really appreciate it. So with that being said, guys, or if you are in the North Carolina area, I will be down there. I'm gonna do a pop-up meet one of the days that we are down there, probably I would say Saturday at some point. If you guys want to hang out, I will be there. Also, John Doc is offering 15% on hoodies, hats, and t-shirts. So now's your chance. The promotion code is SendIt, all capital letters, SendIt, and you'll get 15% off. So yeah, go check out his merchandise. LS Nasty, great stuff. Hoodie is definitely warm. Also give him a follow on Instagram and YouTube. Also go check me out if you aren't subscribed. Smash that like button, give it a thumbs up, give all my videos thumbs up. Go back, look through some of the videos, and follow me on Instagram, SendIt_Steve. So with that being said, guys, Galat Motorsports Park in I think it's Benson, North Carolina. I'm excited, guys. I can't wait to get back in there rowing gears.